Apex predators, lion trapped by Clan of Hyenas. Dynasties. A lion is the undisputed king of the savanna, an apex predator without equal. But what happens when his oldest rival doesn't send a challenger, but an army? When the ground trembles with the footfalls of 24 sworn enemies, can the will of one overcome the weight of many? But before we continue, tell us in the comments where you're watching from today. And if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to subscribe. The African Savannah. A kingdom forged in conflict, where power is absolute. Here, a magnificent young male lion stands, the undisputed symbol of strength, surveying an empire he believes is his. He is a king, a master of his domain, the apex of the food chain. But in the long shadows, his oldest enemy gathers. Not one, but dozens. The air fills with the unnerving, cackling laughter of a hyena clan, their eyes fixed on the isolated monarch. The trap is being set. This is the ultimate story of one versus an army. It's a clash between singular, concentrated power and the overwhelming force of collective, strategic numbers. When a king is cornered, alone, and his kingdom turns on him, can courage truly conquer impossible odds? Is survival even possible? The verdict will be delivered not by us, but by the raw, unforgiving laws of this ancient land. Meet the undisputed king, Panther Leo. A young adult male weighing in at over 400 pounds of condensed muscle and fury. Standing nearly 4 feet at the shoulder, he is a fortress of power, a magnificent monarch defined by his pride, his strength, and his surprising vulnerability when isolated from his coalition. He is built for explosive, fight-ending assaults. His weapons are devastating. Claws like grappling hooks, designed to hold and tear. A jaw built not for slicing, but to suffocate and crush, delivering a bite force of around 650 psi. His armor is his sheer muscle mass and a thick, golden-tipped mane that offers crucial protection to his neck and throat. But his greatest weapon might be his explosive charge, a terrifying burst of speed and mass that can neutralize a target in seconds. But the king's rival is not a single entity. It is a legion. Crocuta, the spotted hyena. We're not looking at one fighter, but a single, terrifying consciousness comprised of over 25 individuals. Each weighs up to 140 pounds. Combined, this clan is a 3,500-pound wave of relentless, coordinated aggression, led by a powerful and intelligent matriarch. Their primary weapon is the bite. A staggering 1,100 psi, strong enough to snap a giraffe's femur as if it were a twig. Now, multiply that power by 25. Their armor is their numbers. They can absorb losses. If one hyena falls, 2 more take its place. Their defense is a relentless, perpetual offense from all directions, fueled by near limitless stamina and designed to make a focused counterattack impossible. The tale of the tape reveals a fundamental clash of styles. The lion's advantage is the brawler's knockout punch. He is a sprinter in what is about to become a marathon. The clan's advantage is a chilling combination of bite force, endurance, and strategic numbers. Their power relies on cohesion. If their courage breaks, the assault is over. But tonight, their courage is absolute. This confrontation takes place in the unforgiving heart of the African savannah, in the contested borderlands where territories bleed into one another. It is a no-man's land, where dominance is constantly challenged and patrols are a matter of life and death. For the lone lion, patrolling the edges of his reign, it is a world he commands. He moves with the quiet authority of a king, his presence a symbol of power etched into the very earth he walks on. Miles away, in a chaotic landscape of thorny scrubland, lies the den of the hyena clan. Theirs is a different world, built not on solitary might, but on complex social bonds. They are a restless, unified force, driven by the strategic mind of their matriarch. They are the ultimate rivals to the lions, hunting the same prey: zebra, wildebeest, buffalo. Every meal is a potential point of conflict, a reason to reignite an ancient war over resources. Today, that war is imminent. The young lion, confident and perhaps a bit reckless, has wandered too far from the safety of his pride. Patrolling alone, he is a beacon of opportunity. The clan, sensing this critical mistake, moves with a new, unified purpose. They know a king is isolated in their world. This is a chance not just to steal a meal, but to eliminate a rival and challenge the very balance of power. The trigger, the carcass of a buffalo. A life-sustaining bounty lying in the heart of the conflict zone. For the hungry lion, who has not eaten in days, this find is a lifeline. But as he feeds, his focus makes him dangerously vulnerable. From the brush, the hyena clan emerges, over 24 strong, fanning out in a silent, menacing semicircle. The trap is sprung. The lion looks up, blood staining his mane, and sees the army before him. He is pinned against his prize, a king cornered by a populous mob. He rises to his full height and unleashes a deafening roar, a declaration of war. The clan answers not with fear, but with a terrifying cacophony of cackling laughter. The world holds its breath. The lion is a brawler, a heavyweight champion. His life has trained him to fight for dominance, to project power, and to end conflicts with overwhelming, decisive force. His strategy is built for a one-on-one knockout. He stalks his prey with silent, coiled deliberation, an assassin certain of the outcome. The lion's secret weapon is the knockout blow. A devastating charge that combines every ounce of his 400-pound frame into a single, fight-ending impact. It's a calculated car crash, designed to shatter balance and will in a catastrophic instant. His claws are grappling hooks to seize and hold, his jaw is the final, suffocating clamp. It's a strategy that relies on raw, powerful instinct. He believes his own might is the only weapon he needs. But it is a strategy designed for the sprint, not the marathon. The hyena's profession is entirely different. They are not brawlers, they are guerrilla warriors. Their life has trained them for persistence, teamwork, and exploiting any sign of weakness. They don't fight fair, they fight to win. Power for them is not in individual might, but in collective, strategic chaos, directed by the cold intelligence of their matriarch. Their hunt is not a duel, but a science of siege. The clan's secret weapon is relentless attrition. Their strategy is death by 1,000 cuts. They are masters of flanking, baiting, and surgical harassment. They send in waves, nipping at hindquarters and legs with bone-crushing jaws, forcing their target to constantly turn, draining stamina until it's too exhausted to defend itself. As one attacker faints, others exploit the blind spot. It is a living, thinking web of synchronized attacks. And this is the heart of the conflict. The raw, instinctual courage of a lone king versus the cold, calculating intelligence of a legion. An explosive display of might against a methodical, communicated mind. The battle is about to begin. The matriarch gives the signal, and the first wave attacks. They dart in not from the front, but from the rear, a blur of spots and teeth. The lion explodes into a vortex of fury, a whirlwind of claws and muscle. He is a magnificent king, and his initial defense is terrifyingly effective. He connects, sending hyenas yelping into the dust. But for every one he repels, 2 more dart in. The clan strategy is working. They are a relentless tide, a perpetual offense from all directions. As the king lunges to snap at one attacker, another sinks its jaws into his hind leg. He roars in pain and fury, but the siege is draining him. The clan isn't fighting to win a single engagement, they are fighting a war of attrition. Their hit-and-run tactics are designed to bleed his strength, his stamina, and finally, his will. His powerful muscles, built for sprints, are burning through his energy reserves. He is tiring fast. His defiant roars become ragged gasps for air. He falters, overextending on a lunge, and his balance is compromised. The clan reads the signal instantly. They surge forward, and a hyena's crushing bite locks onto his leg. He is hobbled, overwhelmed. The cackling rises in a triumphant frenzy. The numbers are too great. The end is here. But then, a new sound rips through the chaos, another war. Deep, powerful, and terrifyingly close. The clan freezes. Over the ridge, a second male lion appears, a fresh, 400-pound force of nature charging at full speed. It is the king's coalition partner, his ally, drawn by the sounds of battle. The equation has been rewritten. This is no longer one king against a mob. It's a dynasty. The rescuing lion smashes into the hyena's flank, shattering their confidence and their formation. Faced with two enraged kings, the pragmatic clan makes a calculated retreat, melting back into the shadows. The young lion is bloodied and exhausted, but alive. In the unforgiving kingdom of the savanna, power is not just measured in strength, but in the bonds you forge. A king alone can be cornered. But a dynasty is absolute.